Right, well, at the moment we're up into third position, and this happened just before the speed gate. I was just brushing second, only about 10 miles behind Derek, when myself and Gutek, who was slightly more to the west, got into some real light weather, and the guys out to the east, Brad and Derek, they managed to move forward. About 2 days they took 200 miles out of us, so it's been catch up since then. But third place is now pretty much confirmed for me, because Gutek's got problems with his bowsprit and with his forestay and has had to turn around and go back to Brazil. The conditions at the moment are really quite nice, reaching about 120 degree true wind angle. We've got about 15 to 20 knots, about 2 meters swell, something like that, and we've got every stitch of canvas that we can possibly have up. We've got the Solent, the Trinket and the Storm Jib doing its thing, 2 reefs in the main, and we were the quickest boat in the last 24 hours, 330 miles in the day, taking a course slightly more to the north, and that's hopefully going to open up a passing lane for us a little bit later on. It's a little bit lighter out to the west where the other guys are, and I'm just hoping that's the way I can get past, because in a straight drag race at the moment these guys are working hard. I'm not going to be able to drive past them just because I want to. Well, the issues I've had on board in the last couple of weeks have been from new angles I haven't experienced before. The first one was my tooth. I cracked a tooth at the beginning of the race back in La Rochelle on the first leg, and it hasn't really given me much problems, but in the last couple of weeks suddenly really inflamed on the side of my face, very, very sore around my eye socket. So enough was enough, and I gave myself a load of antibiotics and painkillers, and then made up a filling and popped a filling in there, and it's been very much better since then. It's still a little bit of a worry if it gets inflamed again, but we're only about 10 days out of Charleston, so I'm hoping it'll be good enough till I can get there and get a proper dentist. The other issue which has been a big problem was the Watermaker, and that was really about to be a showstopper. The Watermaker is absolutely crucial on board. I don't carry that much water because obviously the extra water means weight, and I don't want any weight on board that I don't have to carry. So I had about 30 litres of water, but that's only good for about a week on board, something like that. The Watermaker is crucial. It can make up to 20 litres per hour when it's on top form, but it seemed to come down with a number of issues simultaneously, and I actually got to a point where I'd completely run out of water and was looking at the fact I was going to have to go into Brazil to get water supplies. But luckily, with the help of the guys in America from Spectra, the Watermaker's manufacturer, I was able to address all of the issues and kind of lash up a system and get it working again. So it's still pretty slow, but we're pretty good with where we're at right now. But the race is going very, very well, and we're only about 200 miles off Derek at the moment, just a little bit less, and for a boat like this that really represents probably 14-15 hours sailing. I need the same to happen to them as happened to me just on the coast of Brazil there. They find the light spot and I keep going. I only need about half a day and I can really get back in contact with them, so that's what I'm looking forward to, and hopefully there's still a good chance for second yet.